Hi over there and welcome to another clip from my YouTube channel. My name is Julia, and in today's clip, probably that's why you clicked it, I'm gonna talk about 5 products from The Ordinary, which are, used in my day-to-day skincare routine. Yeah, I'm using it every single day, actually. Not every single one every single day. You know what, we're gonna get into it. This is my experience with them. Make sure you need those things, because I feel, I don't know, I'm 23. I think I'm to the point where I need to use them, and I really see making a difference into my skincare routine. Did they solved all of my issues with my skin? No, they didn't. It just helps out making sure what's going on with my voice. So yeah, this is the product I forgot to mention. Is the 6th thing I have from The Ordinary. I do have a foundation. I already did a clip on it, so I'll put a card just right now. So if you're interested in the high coverage foundation, obviously I talked about it. It's a first impression. I would say I really like it. It's just the color, it doesn't match. So yeah, let's just jump in. Let's start with the actual thing I said I forgot about it. This is The Ordinary Hydrant Silicone Primer. It is apparently supposed to be used as the last step in skincare regimen, either on its own or as a makeup primer. I do use it as a makeup primer. However, someone I'm following on Instagram said that it was not going well with her skin. It actually breaked out her skin, and it did not happen with me. I don't have sensitive skin. It's quite sensitive, but it's not to the point where I have to be so careful with my products. I can put most of the things on my skin and it's alright. It doesn't react as easily. I'm not recommending, if you're like myself, use a bunch of bad stuff, because it's not good. But I just saw ingredients on a website that I'm actually gonna link in the description, where I always check my skincare. I do highly recommend that, because I'm trying my best to put, when it comes to my skin care routine, the best products I can find. This doesn't have that many bad products in it, literally different from other primers. This is alright, and they say you can use it as skincare routine thing, and I would say you can actually, because it really hydrated my skin. Although it's a silicone primer, it doesn't have that silicone texture only. It has the silicone texture and the hydration in it, so I really enjoy that. I only use it as a primer because I do actually have cream skincare, cream for the day-to-day basis. But if you're that kind of a person who can't be asked using 2 products, I would say you could use it. I would say so, but obviously I do not use it every single day, so I would not jump into it. Maybe experiment, but make sure your skin is not that sensitive, because if you're experimenting, and my friend, I'm pretty sure she has very sensitive skin, it did not work really well. So yeah, so I'm gonna start off with the products that I actually use in the morning and at night as well in my routine. So those ones are the caffeine solution and the salicylic I realize I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Salicylic acid? Salicylic. I would say salicylic, but I'm pretty sure the English version is salicylic. Salicylic? I have no idea. Salicylic, whatever. You know what I mean. Is the salicylic acid 22% solution, is for blemish and prone skin, while the caffeine solution is 5% plus AGCG, which I have no clue what it means. Reduces appearance of eye contour, pigmentation, and of puffiness. It did help me out with the puffiness, I would say, so I will start with this one actually to talk about. However, I would not say it makes a huge difference, but then again, someone who is in her 30s, I think, she said if you're 20, you should not see a difference, because your puffiness is not, it should not be that bad. So I assume maybe that's why, because I'm 23, so it might be I don't have that much of a puffiness you would have when you're like older, I would say. I still have puffiness though, and I find it does help out, but not as much as I would like it to. I feel I would like to have like that kind of a cooling feeling, which it does not have. It's just a solution that it definitely 100% hydrates my under eye area, and I really enjoy that because I do have texture underneath my eyes. It really helps me out to smooth out the foundation and like make the primer, you know, sit over there nicely, and it doesn't kind of like get crusty, because I do have that kind of a problem most of the times. So yeah, this is what I have to say about it. I would not say you really hugely need it in your life, but I mean, it does hydrate my area over there, so I quite enjoy it for that mostly. So I use it the morning, at night, both of the times, and I do have it for about 2 months and a bit, and I am all the way half through it. I would say use like a little goes a long way, but for example, because my eyes are not the like I said, hydration is key for me, I do use a bit more than other people, because I talked again with someone else and she was like telling me how she only needs just a tiny, because it's too much for her skin. For me, I could put like 2 or 3 dots and it will be fine. Like my under eyes will soak it in, but I'm trying my best to not use as much as I can, because I realized I use so much that it goes so fast. So now I'm actually adding up a cream as well, just because I don't want to use it up that quick, because paying transport is, you know, just for one product is annoying. So yeah, that's why I'm trying to save it a bit until I'm finishing the rest I'm gonna talk about. But yeah, half through it, 2 months and a bit. This one was 4 pounds, no wait, 5 pounds and 80p. Not that bad. You know, you just repurchase it after 5 or 6 months, so that's all right. So this is the more recent product that I actually purchased, just because I started to have very bad breakout and a toner was not enough with like the salicylic acid in it. So I was like, you know what, The Ordinary has this, why would I not buy it? This was, I think, let me see, this was 4 pounds and 20p. I think I really like this solution, just because it does it does make my breakout chill a bit more than any other product. I do use a tea tree oil, tea tree based solution to put it exactly on my pimples, but I felt like it was not enough. So this is really good. I usually do put 3 dots, like 1, 2, 3, and I do, you know, put it in my skin the moment I finish with my toner and my cleansing routine. I put this on in the morning and at night. In the morning straight away, at night I do use the buffet thing first, which I'm gonna talk about in a second. So this is, I'm putting it straight away, and it does make a foam. Don't rinse that foam, it's alright, it's okay to make it. It's just, it's a bit annoying, because if you do want to put your foundation straight away, you need to wait a bit for the, like, it's just very minimalistic. I wouldn't say like, oh my god, you will find yourself with foam like this big. No, it's just kind of like gets a bit like of a white cast product something over there, and you're like, should I rinse it off? And I'm just like telling you that you should not, like, just leave it there, get into your skin. I found that if you do apply it with a brush, it does not do that anymore. So, you know, if you have to put straight away foundation, or like primer and then foundation and so on and so forth, if you need a brush, use a brush. Like, I do have a cosmetic very thin brush that does not absorb the product too much. So yeah, I really like this thing. Let's just go with the night ones, because actually I finished with the day ones, day and night, both day and night. These ones though, I only use them at night. Only at night. And I'm gonna start with something that I use daily, which is the Buffet multi-technology peptide serum. This is supposed to help you with fine lines and like fine lines, I'm pretty sure, because it has hyaluronic acid. This is the most expensive one. I think this was 13 pounds, which is quite expensive because it's like the same amount as the rest. However, they say use it in the AM time and PM time. Don't do that. I barely have any left, and that's because after a month I stopped using it day and night because I was halfway through it and I was like, what? Like what? No, I'm not in the position of like affording paying 13 pounds like every 2 months for a product. Although it's amazing, it does hydrate your skin so good. I do need the hydration. Like I said, I have normal to dry skin. If you're like mixed skin or like only oily, I would say still use it, but like I do use it now. I only use it this way, only at night, just because I don't want to buy it too often. But for yourself, obviously you don't need that much hydration. I mean, you need hydration, but it's just like you can go with less than I do. So yeah, this is going only at night. After 1 month I decided to use it that way, and obviously I only have about this much, like this tiny. So I managed to kind of like push up the, lifetime of this bottle. But yeah, I really love it for the hydration. I did not saw something massive when it comes to my fine lines, but when it comes to hydration, I really genuinely love it. It makes my face really plumped, soaked in. But then again, I'm like, after, in the morning, I'm like, I need more hydration. Sadly, I wish I could use it day and night, but sometimes I even don't have time in the morning because that would be one more product to use. But yeah, definitely recommend this one, but don't use it day and night. It's just too expensive, I would say, personally. You do you, I do me. So yeah, let's go on with the next one I use when I use everything else, like every single night. So this is the Retinol 0.2% in Squalane. Last time I said Squalanes, is Squalane. This is highly stable water-free solution of 0.2 pure retinol. Retinol apparently is very good for your fine lines, your wrinkles, all that stuff that you don't want to, but it's still gonna come. Personally, I don't see a huge difference with it. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't do too much with my fine lines, but at the same time I'm pretty sure this is supposed to prevent them, so it's more of a prevention kind of situation here, not necessarily like a solution as an answer. That makes sense. I got the 0.2% because you have to know this. They go all the way from 0.2% to, I'm pretty sure, 15% or 10%, something like that crazy. Go with the smallest number. If you never used retinol in your entire time, and if you're under 20, don't use it. You don't need that. But above 20, I get the point. I personally think you need to take care of your skin. So many people say don't put stuff on your face, but then again I'm like, don't you take care of your body when you put food in it? Well, you have to take care of your face the way you do take care of your belly. Tummy, food. This is food for your skin. Do use the smallest amount. If you never use retinol, don't use more than maybe 0.5%. Start with the smallest. This is the smallest they have. It did not burn my skin, no kind of like a reaction. I've heard if you use like the first time like 10%, it can react very badly with your skin. However, it gets used to it. It's better to start with smaller, I would say. And yeah, I just use it just to prevent wrinkles going further. To be honest, I do embrace wrinkles, and I would like to say this. wrinkles are coming. Winter is coming. Wrinkles are coming in our life, so it's not like something we can get rid of. Yeah, that is what I have to say about the retinol squalanes. I only use it at night because if you use it in the day, it can burn your skin. Don't know exactly why. I'm not a scientist here, but I'm explaining to you what I read and documented myself and I know about. This is the last product that I actually have from The Ordinary that I use and swear by it. This is the lactic acid 5% plus HA, which again, got no clue what it means. A mild lactic acid superficial peeling formulation. I used to scrub my face. I hate that. I got like a scrubber which has very fine milled scrubs because I don't want to be too harsh with my skin. It always gets into my hair. It's just sometimes they do stay on my face and they never go away, and I'm like, what is wrong with my foundation? But then again, I realize it's because I did scrub my face and those things won't come off. And when I saw this, I was like, you know what, it's just liquid format, easy to use, just put it at night, don't put it at the daytime, because if you're going in the sun, it burns your face. Like protection, SPF. Here we go. Use an SPF in the morning if you have very sensitive skin to sun. Not gonna lie, I don't use SPF in my day-to-day time too much. It's only through foundations or if the sun is really out, because I'm living in the UK and the sun is not that much out. And I know they say use SPF even if the sun is not out, but seriously, I forget and I don't do it. I'm not gonna stay here and be like, yeah, I'll do it, and in reality I don't do it. No, I don't. Coming back to this bad boy, this is the 5% one. They have one with 10%, but again, I was really scared of reading out that they can burn you and da. And I was like, I'm getting the smallest one. 5% is the smallest one. It works for me. It really does peel off my face. I have this pimple, it just popped because I did pop it, which I don't recommend doing it, but I did, and it was really like looking funny. I did use it when the actual place kind of like, you know, the barrier closed. I did not put it straight away, and it kind of like, you know, smoothed out that area. It always like smooths out my skin, but then again, you are not by any means not supposed to use every single day. What I usually do is use this Monday and Friday because it's easier to remember. Monday is that day where Monday. When it comes to Friday, yay, weekend. So I'm getting excited, it's weekend, and I remember using this on Friday. It's just easier for my head to remember those 2 days. If I do use this one, which I do on Monday and Friday, I do not use the retinol and the salicylic acid. I always say this to my friends, keep it simple. Don't put a bunch of like a bunch of stuff on your face, because what you do is you overwhelm that skin and it doesn't know what to do with those products anymore. And if you would do this one day, the other one day, the other one day, and so on and so forth, you will not get used to it, because it's like if you mix up food and you eat it and it's like really weirdly mixed up, you will get sick. It's the same thing with the face. I don't think I said how much I pay for the lactic acid, which I will do right now. So this was £5.50. Again, I wouldn't say it's too expensive. I would say it's a really good investment in your skin. I do understand like not every single person affords paying for every single product. I showed you today, and I was actually thinking, I'm going back home over the Easter time, and I was thinking I can't take every single one because they are liquids. I will have to take 5 products, right? And I need my concealer and maybe, I don't know, something else. I was actually thinking, what am I gonna go with? Like, what products I really need from The Ordinary that I can't, it doesn't work out without them. And I would say the investment that you should definitely do is the lactic acid and the salicylic acid. These ones, I feel they kind of like made such a, you know, big step in my skincare routine, and I really like them. So yeah, nice for the breakouts and to kind of like peel off the dead skin. This one, obviously, I would definitely only get these two ones with me back home. So yeah, here we go. I would say salicylic acid and lactic acid you really need in your life. The rest, you know, they're not a priority from my perspective. I use them, I like them, I enjoy them, I recommend them. If you have the money, just get them. But if you, obviously also the needs for it. But if not, then, you know, skincare is such a like gentle subject because every single skin is different and you need different products and it has different needs. I hope this clip was useful and relevant. I know The Ordinary has so many overwhelming products. These ones, you know, stood up into my attention, so I do hope this was relevant. That's what I'm trying to say. I should finish this because probably this is quite long. I'm sorry, but you know, I really wanted to give as many details as I could on the products. And yeah, stay close, definitely subscribe if you really want to see more of skincare and makeup. I'll see you hopefully next time. Bye.